Karen from EdibleWildFood.com here, and today's video I'm doing in my garden. Not this particular garden, I have one out front as well, but the video is all about the shining orache. Be sure to stay tuned. The shining orache, atriplex sagittata, is native to Central and Eastern Europe as well as Central Asia. And it is one of the world's oldest sources of wild edible foods. This plant is known as the purple orache, shining orache, spreading orache, arrowleaf orache, and even the hoary orache. There's some younger leaves there. And as it gets older, of course, they become much larger. Now, as you can see, these leaves are massive, green, triangular in shape, and they definitely have a really funky texture to it, almost tough rubber-like. So you can hear that snap. So it's very easy to identify. They also contain flavonoids. Look at the size of this leaf right here. That's at least 10 inches from the tip to the petiole. Huge. So lots of goodness in these. Now, of course, the younger the leaves, the better when it comes to nutrient density and goodness, but nonetheless, they're still usable. And those seeds are also useful, which I'll get into shortly. When I'm done this video, I'm going to actually be cutting this down so I can use this. And when I do that, I'm going to lay it down on the ground to show you just how huge this plant is. As you can see, part of it has flopped right over. But anyways, according to the National Institute of Health, there was a published study that indicates this is actually good for those that have diabetes. I'm just going to put a link to that study in the description box. This plant also is very well known for its antibacterial, antifungal, and antiparasitic properties. This plant contains 9 different flavonoid glycosides. When consumed, these glycosides are metabolized by the gut microbes into a more active form that our bodies can use. What that means is that it protects us from many different types of diseases and oxidative stress. Now, how do you use these? Well, the texture, as you heard a little earlier, has a nice little snap to it. Kind of like snap peas, really. And so it has a really great texture for eating as is. And what you can do is add it to a salad, into a sandwich, into anything really, just whatever your imagination leads you to putting these into. And you can also cook them, put them into soups, stews, casseroles, but I do like them fresh. And these seeds, they can be added into just about anything you want, or you can dry them, grind them into a flour, and use it in baking. And there is one of the leaves that measures 11 inches. And from the width right here, quite wide as well. Now, if that's not impressive enough, check out the plant. I've left 6 inches in the ground. I had to because I had decorative fencing and it intertwined with that, so I didn't want to ruin it. But right to the seed, 8 feet. That is impressive. I'm going to try to work with this in the kitchen, and if I'm successful, I'll put an image of whatever I create at the very end. I want to thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate your support. If you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up. Share in your social media. And if you've worked with this plant, I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment in the description below. Thank you.